Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube are social media platforms we all have definitely heard of. On average, more than 2 hours are spent across all social media daily. When you do the math, that's more than a month a year, which is just absolutely insane. Social media is taking the world by storm, with over 60% of the total population being active users of the entertainment branch. It's no surprise that social media is becoming a massive part of our daily lives, and it's quite the topic to talk about. With that said, we bet that you'll be shocked about some of the many discoveries within the world of social media, including TikTok. Or should we say, Musically? Did you know there are quite some differences between the various social media platforms? Whereas Facebook and YouTube are favored by the older generation, youngsters seem to prefer Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. This just shows that social media has evolved to meet the standards of anyone, no matter their age. Speaking of age and TikTok, we can't help but mention that approximately 41% of TikTok's users are between 16 and 24. While this is quite a high number, we expected it to be higher. What did you think that it was going to be? Today, social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram are redefining how we engage with online communities, and their impact on society continues to grow. But how did the world of social media start off? 6 Degrees. The first social media site was introduced in 1997. Users were able to send messages, connect with friends, and establish profiles. Nevertheless, social media gained popularity in the early 2000s. The idea of social media was still relatively new in the early 2000s, and websites like Friendster and Myspace emerged as the forerunners of online networking. Users could build accounts on these networks, interact with friends, and share content like music and images. However, compared to modern social media platforms, their design and user interface was somewhat antiquated, lacking many of the features that we now take for granted. Launched in 2002, Friendster was the first social media platform that attracted millions of users. Users could make profiles, add friends, and share messages and photographs. But this platform didn't gain as much popularity as Myspace did. The growth of Myspace. When the internet started to take off, social media was simply an idea in the thoughts of early digital innovators. But when Myspace was introduced in 2003, that tiny spark quickly turned into a blazing conflagration. Myspace, the social media king before Facebook, took over the throne and brought up the coding pro in all of us back in the day. On Myspace, you literally had to code your own profile. This led to people spending hours and hours on their profiles. It's pretty funny considering how easy it is to set up your profile nowadays. Even though we can laugh about it now, MySpace used to be way ahead of its time. It gained popularity swiftly, becoming the most well-liked social media network in the US in 2006. Users could add distinctive layouts, background music, and other features to their profiles for the first time on this platform. Additionally, users could interact with musicians and bands and stream their music straight from their profiles. The idea of the top 8 friends was also initially introduced on MySpace, allowing users to prominently highlight their closest friends on their profile page. The growth of Facebook. MySpace's dominance, though, was brief and temporary. Mark Zuckerberg founded Facebook in 2004. It was initially exclusive to Harvard students, but quickly expanded to other colleges and universities. In contrast to MySpace, Facebook focused more on connecting with real-life friends and exchanging personal updates than simply showing a profile. With millions of users worldwide, Facebook quickly overtook all other social networks thanks to its meteoric success. Facebook had features like photo tagging, the capacity to like posts, and the incorporation of external apps. It opened up its platform to the broader public and went beyond college students, enabling anyone to set up a profile and interact with friends. By 2012, the platform had more than 1 billion active users. Take the stage, YouTube. Me at the Zoo. That's the name of the first video ever launched on YouTube. YouTube was founded by 3 former PayPal employees in 2005. A brand new category of social media centered around videos arose in the world of digital entertainment. As Facebook's user base grew, YouTube soon gained as much popularity as the go-to website for online videos. From kitten videos to music videos to political arguments, YouTube served as a forum for people to express themselves and share their ideas with the world. Though we don't have to tell you this, as you're currently watching a video on the same platform that started off 18 years ago. Nevertheless, there are some differences that we should take into account. The platform that started off with one video in the zoo can now proudly say that 2.5 billion people access it at least once a month. Instagram leads the way in the transition to the mobile phone. The development of mobile devices brought about the next significant change in social networking. Instagram, a photo-sharing program introduced in 2010, makes it simple for users to snap and share photographs on their smartphones. Thanks to its uncluttered aesthetic and straightforward layout, Instagram swiftly gained popularity and became one of the most widely used social networks. Facebook cemented its position as the dominant social media platform in 2012 when it paid a staggering $1 billion to acquire Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, once expressed his idea about social media by saying, "Think about what people are doing on Facebook today. They're keeping up with their friends and family, but they're also building an image and identity for themselves, which, in a sense, is their brand. They're connecting with the audience that they want to connect to. It's almost a disadvantage if you're not on it now." TikTok's ascent, a new social media era. New social media platforms with a focus on mobile-first experiences and transient content started to appear in the middle of the decade. When Snapchat was introduced in 2011, users could share photographs and messages that would vanish after a short period of time, creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity. TikTok is a short-form video platform that was introduced in 2016 and allows users to make and share videos that are no longer than 60 seconds. TikTok's algorithm, which recommends material based on users' preferences, has helped it become one of the social media sites with the greatest growth rates, especially among the younger generation. Today, TikTok has completely taken over the social media globe. The platform is a very popular short-form video app among young people. Users may express themselves and show off their ingenuity on TikTok. With more than 1 billion active users, TikTok has emerged as a cultural phenomenon, and its impact on social media cannot be underestimated. From the early Myspace days to the video-focused world of YouTube to the mobile-focused world of Instagram and TikTok, social media has seen a rapid metamorphosis. The way we communicate, share knowledge, and express ourselves has changed as a result of social media. Social media now forms an essential part of our everyday lives, enabling us to communicate with loved ones, share our experiences, and learn new things. But since the earliest iterations of Myspace and Friendster, the social media ecosystem has undergone a considerable transformation. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok, which provide new methods to produce and consume content, currently rule the landscape. It'll be interesting to watch how social media develops in the future and what new platforms emerge to influence communication. Did this buzz your curiosity for more? What would you like next? Thank you for watching, and subscribe and follow for more.